How about this venue? How about two people named Justin and Ruth?
And thanks to everyone who's here today. It's a really humbling experience to be looking at all of you for traveling hours and hours and driving your entire family, some of you across the country, to be here today. We're really proud about the first fire that was put together. We couldn't have done it without Mitch and Amy Tromberg, who live 30 minutes from here and let me use their basement as a storage facility for the last year almost, as well as building these amazing props and so many other things. There's a ton of other people in the crew who've contributed so many hours worth of time and have come over and given up their weekends and evenings to us to make this happen for you guys.
Teresa Jurish is here to sing the national anthem for us. So please everybody stand up and remove your caps.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Awesome. Go spend what time you have left coming up with the cool pose. We're going to start in 14 minutes. Thanks, everyone.
I'm telling the engineers that I don't think when we left, that's what they were.
Right next to the sign.
Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Matt here. I'm doing some voiceovers for this video. I figured this would be the easiest way to give you some details and context of what you might be seeing on screen. I was not shooting this match. I went to support my wife Dory, so this will be more or less following her experience going through this weekend. The first stage for her squad was stage 19 and it was shot from this boat. The boat itself was actually weighted down by some cinder blocks, so it wasn't moving or anything like that, but Dory had some pretty bad first stage jitters. She decided to double stack some bags on the front lip of the boat. The reason for this is the targets they're shooting at is up a slight hill, so she needed the extra elevation. Unfortunately, she did find a lot of vertical bounce in this position, which was not ideal, and she was so nervous that she forgot to use her pump pillow that she had brought along with her. Needless to say, this was not the strong start that she was hoping for, but more interestingly, she got to test out her new magazine coupler. This was purchased at the event from one of the vendors, Cromulent Designs, and this mag coupler just holds two CZ magazines side by side, so it makes for really quick magazine changes. This stage did have a mandatory mag change, so it was a perfect stage for her to try it out. The next stage was one of two time stages in the match in order to get some bonus tiebreaker points. Now, because Dory didn't shoot the first stage as well as she would have liked, she wanted to really lock it in for this stage, but there was a little bit of movement. And because she's using a brand new rifle, we just received it about a week ago, it's a little bit heavier and longer than what she's used to. So we wanted to make sure for this entire match that all her transitions were done safely and with good movement. So she's going a little bit slower than what she normally would because of that, but I think that was the perfect way to approach it. So she wasn't too concerned about the time. She wanted to just make sure she was doing really good movement in the transitions and taking really good shots.
Back. 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 And you were worried about reaching that top one?
I was on my toes.
Impact. Impact.
The Midwest Milkmaid stage was the only stage in the match that featured any unsupported shooting. There were 6 shots taken from unsupported positions in total, 2 from kneeling or sitting, and 4 from prone.
Impact. Impact.
I could tell a lot of shooters were a little bit anxious to shoot this stage because unsupported shooting is not something that's very common in this discipline. So a lot of shooters were lining up before it was their turn to shoot the stage and getting everything prepared with their sling and their rifles. People were going so far as to remove all the weights off their chassis in order to help better balance their rifle for the unsupported positions. And I do have to say that the targets for the unsupported positions were pretty small. Now, Dory, again, using the new heavy rifle was a little bit concerned because she had not shot unsupported with such a heavy rifle before. But all things considered, I think she did pretty well.
Okay, you ready? Stand by, engage.
Impact. 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 Impact.
He was over there at Jay. I had one of them old Romanian things. They're just a boat house, and they're training rifles with the Romanian military as they used to be. And dude, offhand, you can hit, and I mean, you can hit out because that's what they're designed for. Yeah. They're light, but they're like a Mauser style. Like
Impact.
good.
Yeah, I mean, the misses were hard to get stable, on support.
Oh yeah. That's really good.
Impact.
Great job.
Unload and show clear.
Nice run, Dory.
I got 2 shots from offhand, which was amazing.
Yeah, I got it on video.
Couldn't do it at home, but did it here, which is when it counts.
Yeah, you got really good. 6 of 10 or whatever for that stage.
Yes.
Was actually above the average score. So nice stuff. The long Midwest goodbye was a very unique and interesting stage. There were 4 posts that were the shooting positions, but they were separated by a good distance, I would guess anywhere from 10 to 15 yards. As shooters were moving through the stage, the distance to the targets would change position to position because they were moving down the line. And furthermore, their heart rate was elevated because they were doing a little bit of a run between each post. So controlling the wobble zone and the vertical bounce with an elevated heart rate is quite difficult, which made this stage very dynamic and fun to watch.
Impact! Impact! Clean run! That good muzzle awareness call you can make. Make sure I'm really good on this one. Spotter's ready. Shooter ready. Stand by. Engage. Back. Back. Impact! 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 Impact!
Nice run.
Clean run!
Nice job, team.
Stage 1 was all shot from a rooftop, and it seemed relatively easy on paper, but I was watching a lot of shooters drop seemingly easy shots. I think the reason for this is because there were 3 firing directions, which means you had to shoot at different angles from the rooftop. I think a lot of shooters were just muscling the rifle over with bad natural point of aim, so Dory made sure that she was going to move her entire body behind the rifle to have best possible point of aim and good fundamentals and follow through on her shots. She's also using a pump pulley here to help with the vertical bounce and negative space between her torso and that rooftop.
Impact. 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 Impact.
Great shooting.
Back. Impact.
Oh, that's all. That's it. I wanted more.
You could tell a lot of effort was put into the props for this match. This was no exception. It was a giant fly swatter, and it was a high movement stage. You had to use 9 ports in the fly swatter and move pretty quickly in order to not time out. Again, because Dory's using her new heavy rifle, she wanted to prioritize safety, so she's moving very deliberately and being very careful about that. But as she gets more time on the new gun and she practices, she'll definitely get more fluid and efficient with her movement.
Impact. 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 Impact.
He was calling for coaching on set.
Impact. Time.
Another high movement stage here on the cattle gates, working between 2 rungs up and down. There were 10 positions in total and 2 targets at the same distance. However, you would actually choose which target to engage. The small one was worth 10 points and the large one was worth 7 points.
Impact.
Time.
Good shooting. Unload and show clear. Clear.
Forgot to move back over.
Oh, right.
So I got you for a 9.
Yep. Really good. What did you forget?
I can't go up. I have to go side.
So it would have been a hit.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Well, that's good.
Oh, there's only 2 targets on that. Yeah, I'll hold this further target.
Because it's just going to be, yeah, it's going to be.
So that time stays over here, the day and night stays.
Yeah, I know that.
The 75.
I held that one 77. I never got it. Now when you're ready.
Spotter ready? Ready. Shooter, stand by, engage.
It's easier to hold the center. Reason I typically will dial long if I'm running. Back! Back! My preference, yeah, my preference would be dial everything. We're practicing. Yeah. Back. Back. Impact. Back. What is the chart? It's just, instead of looking for numbers, I can look for color. So make your chart and mark like this. Back. But I'll mark it in color. That's why my own board is color. Back. Back. Impact.
Clean run. Unload, show clear.
The next stage here is the reason why we bought that mag coupler that I had mentioned before. The stage had 4 mandatory reloads between every 2 shots. Show us your cool mag pack. The magazine coupler from Cromulent Designs worked quite well, and Dory didn't have to pull a spare mag from her pocket or her mag pouch. She would just have to alternate between the 2 mags that are attached together. So that worked really well. They also make some couplers for Voodoos and other magazines. Some shooters that didn't have a mag coupler actually made their own. They would tape an ammo box between 2 mags, so it was essentially the same thing. It was really interesting to see shooters get creative and make their own mag couplers specifically for this stage.
Shooter indicates ready. Stand by. Engage.
Impact! 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 Impact!
Yeah.
Impact! Impact!
Here on position 4, you can see that Dory is having some trouble with the bipod contacting the tire. We had actually planned this out before the stage. She was supposed to go higher up on the tires so the bipod wouldn't do this, but in the moment she kind of forgot and she's struggling and will eventually time out because of this.
Time. I got 2 people. That's for 7.
Morning, Greg.
Morning, how we doing?
Good. Ready to burn it down?
Yeah, 2 trips up. I got all the way down here. Realized I forgot my cell phone. It's early.
Classic.
Do the beat. We mix it up here. There you go.
What a lovely squad.
Thank you. Thank you.
Picture?
All right.
Okay. There's Dorothy here. Awesome. Amy's on deck, and Joe is in the hole.
All right, shooter, you understand the course of fire. You can load and make ready. All right. Shooter ready. Spotter ready.
Ready.
Stand by. Engage.
Impact. 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 Impact.
Well, that would be
Impact. Impact.
All right.
All right.
74.78. 74.78. Come on, go here. Perfect. Thank you.
3.0.
Shooter ready. Spotter ready.
Yes.
Stand by. Engage.
Impact. 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 Impact.
Impact. Impact. Impact. Impact. Nice run.
Stand by, engage.
The next prop here was an upside down canoe, and shooters were alternating between left and right positions. That means they were going back and forth and their heart rates were elevated. Also, from what I hear, the prop, the bottom of the canoe, was quite bouncy, so when you have a high heart rate and you're fighting vertical bounce in the prop, it makes for a very difficult and dynamic stage. Furthermore, there wasn't a ton of time to work with because from each of your positions you were shooting 2 target distances.
Shooter ready. Stand by, engage. Get back.
Unload and show clear. You are clear. Nice run.
So the wind conditions on day 2 were getting real nasty. The wind was really going up and down and even switching directions. Also, the targets in the stage were in the woods, so it was hard to spot impacts because of the lighting conditions. We had just watched the squad in front of Dory's do pretty poorly on this stage because of the inconsistent winds, so Dory and I made sure she had a really good plan of how she was going to correct for any misses that she could spot, and she was able to find the wind call after a few shots and do quite well on this stage, so she was really happy about that.
Impact! Impact!
Nice. Good recovery. That was awesome. Got you for 7.
The last one, Dory. Impact!
The Flying V was a very interesting stage on 2 cattle gates. This probably had my favorite target set, which was a hockey goalie. I thought that was a really nice target set and quite unique. What I really liked about this stage was I saw shooters do very well on the stage, both using the tripod for rear support and without. So it just shows, depending on what you're comfortable with and your shooting style, you can still do quite well if you know your strengths.
Impact! Impact! Ready, stand by, engage! Impact! Impact! No dials this stage. Impact! 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 Impact!
There it is. Nice run, Tyler.
Went off the wrong side.
Midwest Meteorology was shot from a barricade with 11 ports. Shooters had to use 10 of the 11 ports, and you can see there's a little bit of a twist because there's 2 walls that come out from this barricade that really confine the working space that the shooters have available to them. If you're a right-handed shooter, shooting from the left side ports meant that you had to be forced into a support side position because you couldn't move your body left enough to shoot strong side. This meant that a lot of shooters were struggling on the left side, and I saw a lot of shooters time out as well.
Stand by, engage.
Impact! 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 Impact!
Impact!
Nice job, Paul.
Nice job, buddy.
All right. Thank you, sir.
I gotta give Dory mad props for how she shot this last tank trap stage on the KYL targets. When her squad was approaching the stage, we could see some rain clouds in the distance that were incoming, and she was a little bit further down the list. So after a while, when it was her turn, she picked up her rifle and the storm hit. The wind conditions basically quadrupled in value, and it also brought along some rain, and she was really not happy about that. But right before the stage, we decided on a starting wind call that she would start, and I told her, if you see the mist off the far edge, just make the full correction and get on plate. So she was able to find the hits in the stage in the terrible conditions, and she was really happy about that, and I think she did a great job.
That was off the thing, now it's engaged.
Impact! Impact! Impact!
That's an awesome run, Dory.
You can be proud of that.
Good job.
Yeah, we're just like if it goes fine, you didn't sign up for a free flight.
Charge me more for that.
What'd you get?
Hey, great job.
Thank you.
That was the unluckiest storm incoming, and you did it perfectly.
It was amazing.
You only missed the 2 shots that you took, right? What'd you get, 7?
Yeah, 7.
good.
Yeah.
You can be proud of that.
Amazing.
X Series Open Champion. I think it's Jason Nedved. Next up, NRL22X Young Gun Champion, Mr. Ryder Smith. NRL22X Base Champion, New Schneider.
We're trying to coordinate on the back end. That's done.
NRL22X OG Champion, Mark Kelly, no surprise. Last but not least, NRL22X Ladies Champion, Miss Camden Powers. NRL22X Air Rifle Champion, Mr. Elliot Pilsis.
Nelson's, right? Nelson's?
Yeah, that's it. NRL22 Open Champion, Mr. Tyler Ward. So NRL22 Young Gun Champion, Ryder Smith. Next up is NRL22 Ladies Champion, one more time, Camden Powers. Next up, NRL22 OG Champion, Tony Maupin. The NRL22 Base Champion, Paul Jensen. And NRL21 Air Rifle Champion, again, Eric Pilsis. Hey, championship match, top open shooter, Jason Nedved. All right, second place open, Mr. Matt Steiner. Third place open, Ronald Moran. Ron's score was 1986.2, getting one shot. My good buddy in fourth place, Paul Gallen. Tenths of a point away from third.
What was your last stage, Paul? The boat? Was that when that little stormfront came through? Damn.
He's still not over it.
Fifth place, Mr. Chris Beck with a score of 1952. All right, top young gun, this is Dakota Wright. She smoked it with a score of 1842.97. Good job. Second young gun, my friend Reese Bose. Score 1306.74. Third young gun, Mr. Ryder Smith with a score of 177.1. place top base shooter, Paul Jansen, with a score of 1876.798. All right, second place base division, Mr. New Schneider, score of 17.3. Thank you. Third place base division, Brad Herman, with a score of... He let me know he doesn't have a first name anymore, he's just changed that. All right, moving on to top ladies one more time. Camden Power, score of 1941.58. They represent. Second place ladies, Stephanie Burdick with a score of 1789.92. Third place ladies, Kayla Doman with a score of 1776.29. All right, top old guns. Ooh, international shooter, Mr. Al Phillips. Somebody all ice. And second place old guns, my friend Mr. Mark Kelly, score of 166.32.